Hi there, this is the Biz Lounge. Geopolitics continuing to get in the way of things for investors. The FTSE 100 index and other major indices around the world being held back. The benchmark earlier was about 0.2% lower at 7327. And we should expect this to continue really until we can all figure out how we're going to solve a problem like Korea. Now my stock in focus today couldn't be further away from that, and it's one of my favorites really. High street retailer Marks & Spencer. I do have this in my portfolio, and I think it's looking interesting from a dividend yield point of view right now. The shares, I have to say, are underperforming the market at the moment. They're down about 0.75% today at £3.21. But it did pay out nearly 19 pence in dividends this year, which makes the dividend yield at the moment a very chunky 5.8%. Now the company trades on a price to earnings ratio of about 11, which to me means the shares are fairly cheap. The dividend cover, the number of times it can pay dividends from profits, is about 1.6. Could be better, but not terrible. All this data, by the way, is on the londonstockexchange.com website. It has to be said that the company's management does need to address the seemingly never-ending issues that it faces in its clothing and general merchandise division. And we also have signs of weakness in the UK consumer economy, so that's most likely holding back the shares as well. I mean, they have come down a long way over the last 2 years, but even so, I'm really happy to add to my holdings at the current levels, especially with that dividend yield. Go take a look for yourself, talk it over with your broker as well. Big boss time, and British billionaire Sir Richard Branson says he's staying put on Necker Island, his private luxury escape in the Caribbean, even though Hurricane Irma, the strongest ever recorded hurricane, is right now heading straight for them. On the Virgin Group website, Branson said that the island had some really strong buildings with hurricane blinds that should be able to handle pretty extreme weather fairly well. Although he did say that with a Category 5 hurricane, that's what Irma is, almost nothing can withstand that. Despite this, Branson said, I'm going to be on Necker Island alongside our team, as I have been during the 3 previous hurricanes that they've had over the last 30 years. Both he and the British Virgin Islands government and tourist office are telling everyone to prepare for the worst and go to emergency shelters. It's going to be a tough few days in the Caribbean, and then Irma could be on its way to the US, where Florida is already bracing itself. I wouldn't want to be there right now. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow.